What's good in the hood? It's low chat because apparently not everyone's here. I fucking did something. Heck yeah, I did. We're just gonna bloop and bloop. Ah, there we are. Hello, Twitch. What's going on? We're doing some D&D. I'm a little sick, but we're golden. Let's jump right into whatever the heck people are talking about over here. I'm all kinds of messed up, but that is fine. That means they got money. Where's Chowski? Yeah. I don't read. Yep. Um, yeah, it's your party. You can cry if you want to. Ajeba. Battle buns. Ooh. Hello. It was for Moochie's birthday. Here we go. Thank you for the sub, Mind Flare. Croc Freegram. Welcome back. you gotta go put that in his chat. You absolutely need to. Like a Felper. What is this? What is happening? Oh. No, Tulin's God. Everyone but Rachel is quiet. In what world? Hold for a sec. Can someone say something?
Hello.
Words.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was having a major sound misfunction or dysfunction. I figured it out.
The best words. Marty.
Thank you.
Hi, Rachel's mom. She can hear me, but she can't speak.
Whose mom?
Your mom.
Is she here?
She was in my chat, but she
Oh,
texted me.
interesting.
What was I about to say? We opened today on the ensuing chaos as Visalan Dreg, the drow mercenary second in command of Kolvar, uses her own true sight and is pointed into the crowd. Mind you, because of true sight, she is currently able to see through your disguises of seeming.
Well,
so
I have greater invisibility.
She can still true seeing can still see invisibility.
That's okay.
Everybody else can, which is why we opened today with her screaming, "Seize them!"
Well, question. Wasn't she directed her attention at me?
She had turned back, saw you as you dipped back down in the ethereal, and then turned back and is like quickly scanned the crowd, found where the people that she's looking for are, screamed, "They're over there!" But in the ensuing chaos, the guards are looking around, being like, "Where is she pointing to?" So there's just this, to set the scene for you guys. This courtyard is roughly about a 90-foot diameter, or I'm sorry, 100-foot diameter half circle in front of the main building that Kolvar has been using as his main base. The main gate is directly behind you. There is about 1,000 soldiers packed into this courtyard, and it is shoulder to shoulder. People are screaming bloody fucking murder in terms of, like, confusion and anger. And there is just so much going on. There's all of these high tensity emotions that they don't really even fully understand what's going on. Yeah. They're just yelling.
Yeah, I was gonna ask too, just
but we're all invisible?
You and Kev and Andes are invisible.
Okay.
But just for my understanding of the scene, a woman on a balcony 100 feet above a crowd pointed at the crowd and said, "Seize them."
Correct.
Okay.
She's saying. I'm
trying to understand, like, how specific is she able to point at the crowd?
we not getting seized.
I think
Not
I
very, very
I
little.
just wanted to ask because I like, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. And the answer is not very. She's pointing at a crowd of 1,000 people saying, they're that one.
Yep. Gotcha. What's up, Sam?
So, in this ensuing chaos, what are you guys doing?
I feel like I'm a different story, so I will wait my turn.
Oh.
I'm descending into the ethereal.
The ball pit of doom.
The ball pit of doom.
Or in this case, ball pit of safety.
To explain to everyone, basically, if you ever watched The Big Bang Theory and saw the episode where Sheldon is in the ball pit and yells, "You'll never catch me," and starts like waffling around in the ball pit, that's a gif that I sent to Moochie today.
Twice.
Defiantly, yes. Just we're all on the same page.
So.
I can teleport with 2 people and dimension door.
Yourself and one other person, yes. Or you could push 2 other people through it.
So it's me, Kevin, Andes that are invisible, and then Mischief just went into the ether, the ethereal plane.
Technically, you guys didn't even see me.
Correct.
The only person who actually saw me is the person who can see you.
Vasalin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your target.
I mean, I guess we could just try to, like, mosey on out of here.
So, Kev, you being invisible yourself, you can see other invisible people. And as you're, like, looking around, your eyes catch the new face that is your new ally of Andes, who turns to you, and her like navy blue hair stands out in the crowd. Did I get that right?
Why you struggle to just say indigo?
What? Okay, whatever.
It's always been slightly purple. It's my favorite color. It's why it's that way. It's also split dye.
Yes, one side's white, one side's
yes,
indigo. So her indigo hair stands out. It stands out in the crowd enough for you to find her quickly, and then she turns back and says, "Follow me."
Sick. Okay.
And you see her like, she like very deftly just starts like dodging through the crowd, like rakes up a big pile of mud from her hands or from the ground, claps it together in her hands as they both start to glow like almost like a cayenne blue. And she throws up the mud as it goes over the both of you, and she casts Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And what does that do exactly?
You get a +10 to your stealth rolls.
Oh.
And we're invisible.
Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Now again.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Very quickly, it's shoulder to shoulder, and now there's chaos, so people are running around back and forth, and you can look over and you can see that against the walls there were, like, you know, the little armories that you would see in a courtyard, and people are running over to them to grab their respective weapons.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
I would suggest leaving.
We need to get out of the courtyard, I think.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I still have things I need to do here, but my initial goal is done, which was save Saffron from jail and Yandy's from jail.
Out of jail and into prison.
So yeah, I think we're gonna boot scoot out of here.
Okay. Are you guys gonna follow Yandy's, or are you making for your own direction?
Oh no, I mean we're sticking together, I would say.
Yeah, I'll follow Yandy's, but Saffron at the same time is like, looks at Kev. He's like, "What did you do?
Oh, I just switched you guys.
Why didn't you switch me when I was in in the dungeon? That would have been really great.
I wasn't in the dungeon.
I know. It was just me and these demons. By the way, I have to. And I point at Visalan as we're like scampering away. Oh, I guess she can. She can
Yeah.
see me do that.
I wouldn't point at her.
I go from a point to like a cheeky wave, and I say to you, "That's the one who I need to kill."
She rolls a natural 20 for her perception check.
All right, so she saw all of that.
So she looks down and she sees this little, like, almost cute wave through the crowd and goes, "There!"
Still in the midst of.
Well,
That was
Felber. Sorry, Jenny, really fast. Felber, give me a perception check for me.
Okay, just flat.
Just normal perception.
Oh, it was at 20. 12 plus perception. 16.
16.
Yeah.
As you like do that quick glance, you can almost see Kolvar standing there. Like, even at this distance, he is noticeably stunned. Like, his hand is still outstretched with this guard in his hand, and he just lets go.
Ooh, adios.
Well, sacrifices and whatnot. Well, I still have to get Manchun, or not Manchun. Nah, we're gonna get him eventually. But
Yeah, that comes later.
Melbourne. So I mean, but we can just always, backtrack. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we need to. We should follow this blue-haired lady.
Yeah,
She seems to know where
I
she's
heard
going.
it's indigo.
It looks like a purple to me. I like that it's a racing stripe in the middle.
I think it makes her go faster.
All right, yeah. So we'll follow along.
All right, I need
Andes.
the three of you are going to give me a stealth check. Obviously, I'm going to roll for order.
Plus 10?
Plus
Yeah.
10.
Cool. So that's...
Wow, I rolled really badly. 31.
Okay.
29.
Why can I never roll this well in my actual games? That was another natural 20.
Oh my
This
god.
is bullshit. I
For
hate
a-
back-to-back bullshit fucking nat 20s.
No, that's for Yandy's for her stealth check.
Oh, well that...
Good,
As
good.
she should.
Yeah.
Her.
Good, yay.
For a total of 37.
Nice.
Okay. God damn.
So the three of you are already invisible, but like a breeze through a forest, you are able to just cut through this crowd of people completely unnoticed. All three of you just... And at one point, Kev, one guy like goes to stomp down in front of you, and you just kind of like go right around him, just completely smooth as silk.
Woohoo.
Until Yandy's looks like she is running straight for the gate, but at the last second, she veers off as a do right and darts inside of a door that happens to be there, to going inside the outer ring of the Citadel.
So where are we
Excuse
going?
me. Who are you and where are we going?
Oh, this is Mischief's sister.
Ah.
Yeah.
And Saffron immediately thinks to himself, like, ooh, that would piss Mischief off so much.
Piss Jiff off.
It would piss Mischief.
Meanwhile, actually, on that note, Mischief.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in the Ethereal?
So I have basically pencil dived straight down.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going for that black box that can't be seen behind.
Okay.
Or through.
That's about 150 feet down.
That's all right. I am descending.
Yep, you are straight descending with as you get closer to it, you start to feel resistance that wasn't there before.
That's all right.
But it doesn't become almost a physical, if you will, until you're up against it.
Okay.
And once you are there, it's almost like looking into Vanta Black. You cannot. It's just black.
Well, I'm going to go around it to the other side of. Also, is there anyone following me?
Give me a perception check.
Well, yeah. As I descend, do I see any other ethereal people?
None in particular. You are still aware of the fact that Visalan can follow you.
She can't see through the earth, though. True Sight doesn't give you the ability to see.
That's fair. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Like, you can see in the physical space ethereal beings, but she can't see me.
Right. You're right.
I know. It's a 28.
28. No, there is no one around you that you can currently see or perceive in any way that it can see you.
On my descent down, did I see like in a ring around me? Because like you can't just see forever in the ethereal. Like it does. Right. There's like a radius. But in that, I kind of picture like she's like spinning as she goes down.
Yeah, like Iron Man descending in a floating elevator, if you will. No, there's no one that you can see that is looking at it. People who happen to be looking at, like, in the direction of you are looking through you, kind of thing. Nobody's perceiving.
Yes. Okay, cool. So then, yeah. So I am descending and I am going around that dark shape. Okay.
Are you looking for like a doorway or?
Right now, I'm just trying to get on the far side of it. I'll figure out what's there once I'm on. Like, again,
that's fair.
Putting it between me and the space.
So the box is roughly about 50 by 30.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it takes a second to go around, but it's not a particularly long traversal.
Okay. Where am I? Like, where in the physical plane is this? Am I in a hallway? Am I in a dungeon?
It is a prison block from what you can tell, but looking around, especially with your passive perception as it is, you notice a lot more of those wisp-like lines that you had noticed earlier up at where the battery was, really palpable from this area flowing outward.
Okay. Do they seem to be leading back in that direction? Like back towards...
They're leading upward.
Yeah.
So...
okay. I would like to search around for a door, or if this is just a...
So, there are other chambers, if you will, in this cell block.
Mm-hmm.
All of them have similar, if not the same. It's a suspended cage center of the room, and the cage is like almost looks like a bird's cage.
Does it have like a rounded top and everything?
Yep.
Cool.
And inside of it is just a husk of a hollowed out, like a drained person.
Okay. Can I approach?
So to note, these are ones that aren't in that black void. That one's a different one entirely. These are just other random ones.
Wait, what are these? I may again deal with slow brain.
Same, don't worry, you're good. So like cell block.
Yes.
That black void, if you were looking down the hallway, would be to the left.
Okay.
This one that you're walking in is like down the hall to the right. If you wanted to go back to that black void, you're absolutely able to, but this is a different one from that specifically.
Okay, so you're noting something else of interest that I just get to know about because my super cool perception.
Correct.
Wonderful. Then, I mean, I was intending on investigating the void and seeing if there was an entrance there, but...
So, looking around, there is specifically a door to it, but it is currently closed, and there is a, like, if you've ever seen a ballast tank, in like a
Just
submarine.
like the SpongeBob doors.
Correct.
Okay.
It is it looks like it has been wedged shut.
Okay, can I touch it?
Be my guess.
I touch the door.
Great, give me a charisma saving throw.
Wonderful. We're also doing wonderfully. 22.
22. Your hand zaps back
I'm
just
sorry,
in time.
I looked at the wrong thing. It's only 21.
All the same. Your hand zaps back as like a bit of red electricity kind of like zaps from your finger to the door, or from the door to your finger. You get the feeling that if you had lingered there any longer, it would have been pretty detrimental to your well-being.
Wonderful. Okay. Then yeah, I will go check out the birdcage.
Okay. Walking over there, just to condense things, obviously you weren't there for this, but if you remember when Chowski found one of these upstairs, it's basically the same thing.
I don't metagame, explain to me.
Okay. It's a person in a cage, and the metal beneath them looks like it's not like glowing hot, but it looks hotter. As it looks like almost if it's absorbing their essence, and it's just kind of flowing up the cage and then out in those wisps of energy, and then just out and up.
Okay, can I tell who this person is? What do they look like?
Living skeleton.
Okay.
At this point, there's nothing. They're so drained. There is nothing defining about their character anymore. If you've ever, the SpongeBob episode where the mom that's literally just an esophagus and a head.
Yeah.
Think that, but the rest of the body too.
Well, I would have to leave the ethereal plane to do something about this, but I have a hunch. So I am going to
Pour some water on him.
Yeah. Go give it. I'm gonna water
Just
him.
like reconstitute him a little bit.
Little plant. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand what this room looks like. It's a room with a suspended giant bird cage hanging from the ceiling.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Does the room have a door in it?
Yes,
into the cage?
it's just a cage door that leads out back into the main hallway that you come from.
Okay. But is the door is it like a cell with a cage in it and the door is locked?
So the cell door is open. That's how you are able to walk in. But yes, it is a cell.
Well, no, I'm able to walk in because I'm ethereal.
Oh, true.
I just descended.
Right. Sorry. Bear
okay.
with me. My tired brain too.
Me too. I'm sick, so it's fine. But so the door is open?
Yes, the door is in fact open.
Okay, that's wonderful. Then just want to perceive any traps or something that may be in the area.
Sure. Do you want to use detect traps the spell, or do you want to just try and perceive them with a roll?
I would need to leave the ethereal to use the spell. So for now, I'm just looking.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Or actually, this would be probably more investigation, given the fact that you're actively looking around.
Sure. 24.
24. Yeah, you look around. You see on the doorway going out, there is a small raised bit of ground. But other than that, nothing noticeable.
Okay. So that's probably a trap to get in or get out or whatever. Okay. Then I would like to... Oh, and is there anyone living like I need to do a quick search around for any living things down here.
You are you're aware that everyone that would be here normally is upstairs in the main courtyard currently. So no.
Okay, cool. Then we're going to use this time wisely. I would like to Ethereal.
Okay.
Outside the door. I would like to jam it open. Using.
Okay.
Because I don't want to step into this room and it fucking.
Felby and Jenny, I'm coming back to you guys next.
Yep. Trying to think. I probably don't have much on me. If there's a rock or a brick that I could literally pull out of the wall or some shit.
I would say there's varying rocks and sorts of debris on the ground. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam one next to that door, Actually, I'm gonna put one by the door and then I'm gonna put one in the doorway. So even if it like is able to push the door, it would get stuck.
Yep.
Once that's done, avoid the pressure plate looking thing and then enter the room. And
just give me a dexterity check.
I mean, I can see it.
Right. Make sure you don't trip.
Can I have advantage or something since I know that's there?
It's just a really low DC.
Okay. Well, I rolled the same. I rolled one number. Doesn't matter. Sorry. Dex is 21.
Okay. Yeah, it was a 7. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So you step right over it, and you enter into this this space. And again, now you're getting a close-up on this person. You can see that they are dead, but there is still energy being siphoned from them.
They are dead, but there's energy being siphoned from them. Is there, like, are they wearing clothes? Like, I'm trying to, like, identify them at all.
There's nothing defining on them. They're wearing tatters and they look decrepit.
Okay. I'm trying to determine if this is Wizard Boy or not.
You don't even know what he looks like, so therefore you could.
I know, but like if there was something on him, like an emblem of fucking time magic or some shit, I'd maybe get a hunch. Because all I know him as is Time Daddy.
You see nothing of the sort.
Okay. At the bare minimum, I guess I'm gonna try and knock this cage off its hook.
Okay. It's faceted into the ceiling, so good luck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wreck it. Let's see. I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon in the form of a hammer or maybe a chisel, whatever would be most effective against metal.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna start attacking the base of the cage.
The base or the top?
Like the base of the attachment.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And I'm just gonna let that.
All right. Yeah. So for the next several minutes, you're sitting there. It's starting to make some like progress, but you can tell that it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
With that having been said,
well,
Jenny and
last thing, I'd like to cast Spare the Dying on this thing. This guy, just in case.
Fair enough. Jenny and Phelp, what are Kev and Saffron doing?
Are we like somewhere that is relatively okay?
So you dart inside this building following Yandy's, and she silently closes the door behind you and locks it. So as of right now, this space, it looks like from where you are, there's only one entrance to in and out. There's that main doorway. There's another one on the far side of the room. If you entered from here, it's back here. It's a 20 by 50 long room. Sorry, my nose is very itchy. 20 by 50 long room that it just looks like the front entrance to what you'd expect a guard post to look like.
Okay.
Okay.
But you don't hear anybody, you don't see anybody. You guys are currently alone in here.
Okay.
Okay.
So questions
Mm.
for you.
Yeah. Why have you brought us here? Oh, sorry, Kev, go ahead. You seem to have thought about this
hold
more.
on. Do you know where Melbourne is? And what was my other question? I had a second one. But such is the life of ADHD. I thought
Ayo.
Yeah, told story
for
of my
2
life.
seconds too long, and now I've forgotten my other
It's
question.
gone.
Well, yeah, Melbourne. Do you know who he is and where he is and shit
So, this is the first time you really stopped to get a really good look at Yandy's. You guys are close together. She's not looking. You're not in any duress, or at least immediate duress.
like that?
She turns to you, and she herself looks sunken. It almost as if she's been emaciated, and malnourished, and also like she's had her essence siphoned.
I give her a granola bar.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
What?
She looks at you and goes, I know him. He was downstairs with me.
Okay, well, I need to get there to get him.
Then we are in agreement.
Oh, you have to go down there too?
I want to free everyone that's down there.
Oh, hell yeah.
When you say down there, are you talking about where the demons are?
Those are the least of our worries.
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry,
no, I'm saying
Saffron. I think you were kept in the baby prison.
I was just down there, and I didn't see anybody.
You were kept in the Harper prison.
Ah. That explains the accommodations. Very well.
Us
Lead
magic folk, we were kept somewhere far worse.
Well, I can't really imagine anything much worse than where I was staying, but I suppose.
Oh, what do you know about the battery thing? Not battery.
That is what I'm afraid of.
That's what he is afraid of too. Do you know anything about it?
Look at me. Look how sunken in my cheeks are. Look how famished I am. It's because of that thing. It sucked the life out of all of us. Your friend Melbourne is the key to powering it fully.
Wow.
A wizard of that power is not particularly common. And
So if we break it...
then we set off a chain reaction that will probably level the entire area.
Okay.
Ah. So we just
That
have to
first.
leave. We just have to
I didn't say
take
that.
this wizard. We just
We
have to
have-
take this wizard?
We have
And go?
to.
It
We
sounds
have
like
to-
we're gonna do a full jailbreak.
We need to kill everyone.
Oh, that works for you, Saffron!
I do, well, you know. I was considering
These
considering
people
just
can-
getting out of here alive a victory, but if you think we could take out Vasalin on the way,
Those
that would be very
treacherous
good.
bastards had me contained for the better part of a year. I served them for 10, however many years, loyally, and they had the audacity to treat me like a living battery.
Wait, you are a member of this despicable group as well?
We'll discuss this more when we see my sister.
Yeah, man, she's
Saffron, like,
sister.
oh, jeez.
Saffron, you know this already. Yeah. Well, it sounds like we all need to go somewhere else, aka the prison.
I'm not entirely sure of the way up or down from here, but I do know that in this space, with them all fighting outside, we should be okay in here for at least a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do we need to do to go get this wizard?
Great question.
I mean, I'm honestly surprised what I just did worked as well as it did. So I'm
That was
kind of feeling
actually
like
insane.
kind of feeling on a roll here.
I was pretty ready to be dead, I'll be honest with you. Sort of feel like the rug was taken out from under me. Now I
Yeah.
have to keep on living, so
Same.
let's live.
Great. Okay, so we will go that way. How long do you think you can keep this invisibility up?
I can tell you exactly how long I can. Oh shit, it's 1 minute.
All right, so it's about this time it starts to fade off.
Yeah. But I can cast it again, if we need to do so.
I think I've got one better. And she takes one long step into a shadow and seemingly completely disappears from your sight.
That was pretty cool.
That's really fucking cool.
As long as you can keep the lights off, I can get us anywhere.
Oh wait, so we're also shadow folk now?
No, just her.
Okay,
Well,
how are we
filthy
gonna get
bitch.
where we're gonna go?
Because if they're dead, they can't say where we are.
Oh, okay. Well, I can maybe keep the lights.
Keep those fucking lights off. Keep those fucking...
Oh, I can snuff out lights with prestidigitation.
That's
Oh,
true.
great.
As... Don't you have control fire too?
No, I think I do have, yeah, control flames.
Well, there you go.
I'll
Because
do it too.
most of the lights in here are...
That's
Yeah,
good for
fire-based.
controlling flame.
Cool. Yeah.
Fair. All right, I'll be right back. Give me
Cool.
2 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna put away these leftovers.
I like the Casey, sorry. I like that mood. She's just like, yeah, if they destroy it, it gets, like, the place explodes or something. Meanwhile, in the basement, ting, 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 ting.
Smash cut.
Do a smash cut. Do a spiritual love. I mean, it's probably not super effective, but it's
I mean, don't we have... I'm gonna say that because Chelsea's not here, one of us has the little teleportation thing in the sending stone.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, I don't know. That is pretty. That's part of it. That's like lame.
I think we can just kind of ask because it's like we spent so long getting it, and we couldn't have accounted for Chelsea not being here.
Exactly. Yeah. No, he'll probably give it to us.
But yeah, I forgot we can communicate technically with you.
If that works out, yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean, shit, you could actually teleport us.
Yeah. If this works out, yeah. I really hope he does give it to us.
Okay, I'm gonna pitch that when everyone gets back.
Yeah.
Because that kind of is a little hop skip.
It would definitely make things a lot easier and get to the action faster.
Well, and then we can group up and finally, like, talk as a group and, like, function as a unit instead of, like, being everywhere.
Exactly. I mean, the thing will only be able to take 2 people, though.
Oh, shit, that's right, I forgot.
So, I mean, maybe Andy's can handle herself, but I don't know. She's one of the goals. I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, well, okay, well, let's see what Yandy's is doing then.
That's true.
I have an easy way to put out lights. And, sounds like she's just gonna slash murder kill. which
Yeah.
Kev has no moralistic qualms with.
Yep. I hear that. Oh, I was like, what is that? I thought you were like cracking your
That
fingers.
is no. That is like, so I don't have room in like my fridge and stuff to like store beverages.
Yeah.
So they kind of sit in my room and like, or you know, in the kitchen or wherever I place them. And because they're not like cold, every time I pop one, it just kind of like explodes a little bit.
Yeah. First try. Hi, cowardly.
Hi, cowardly.
Hydrate. Fine. Well, now I have tea to hydrate with, so.
Ooh, hydration tea.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh my gosh.
I have
Spill this tea, sis. Get it
Yeah,
all
it's-
over the fucking floor. All over the place.
I have tea and
Ruin
a
your
pumpkin
floor,
donut.
sis.
Dude, I did that
Yum.
yesterday.
Pumpkin donut? You
I
ruined your
liter-
floor yesterday.
Yeah, I literally, both my breakfast and my dinner ended up on the floor yesterday before I could eat it.
Mm.
Like, it was literally the most
What if-
annoying thing.
That's a hilarious way to put that. What was it?
I mean, it was like
it was
my
breakfast?
breakfast and dinner. So breakfast I had like, again, I was like sick. So my mom made me breakfast and it was like, kind of like an egg in a basket or egg in a nest, whatever you call it. The bread with an egg and shit. And I
Yeah.
went to sit down and I had it on my desk and it was just slightly off my desk and I was kind of disoriented. So I cut and the whole plate fell and everything was on the ground.
Yes.
And I was
Arnor.
so upset.
That
And
happens
so-
to my dice tray all the time.
Both my breakfast and my dinner ended up on the floor before I ate it.
Yeah, before, I didn't even, I was cutting
Yeah.
and it was on the ground. Dinner time, I was like, okay, I'm not going to put my food on my desk and eat on my desk. So I have this stool that I kind of use as like a table. So I put it on the stool and I was like moving it to put in front of me. And it got caught on my bed or something and the chair fell and the plates or the bowl, it was like one of those like bowl plate things, slid off, flipped over and cracked.
Oh no.
And I was
Damn.
just like,
Me and my roommates go to this one Indian food place in our town. It's the only one, and they only, not all their stuff is good, but they have one fucking amazing butter curry dish. And like, it's kind of like when shit gets tough, you go get the curry and it tastes so good and yummy yum yum yum. And I went to go talk to my roommate out in the kitchen, and she had her curry, and she's like about to go eat it. And we were chit-chatting, and then we're like, okay, break, and she was gonna go bring it to her room. And she was holding it kind of like from the top, like a little Tupperware thing. And the top came off, and then the entire little thing of curry like spilled all over the floor. Like,
that's like the worst.
my heart, like, actually, like, I got sad seeing it happen. It wasn't even
It's
my
so
curry. Like, because I know how it feels when you get the curry. It's totally like what I get on a long ass day when I'm stressed out and want to cry. I go get curry.
I understand that. That's such a mood. Drop-in said God is testing you, to which I'd say if that was the test, then I think I passed, because I actually have some news, Felper, that I haven't told you yet, or my chat. As of like 5 o'clock today, I now have a manager.
That is exciting.
Yeah. Like, I have a talent manager, and I'm so freaking excited about it.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's
I'm like
such
jealous.
good news.
You're jealous? Why are you jealous?
Yeah. I think I was talking to, well, I mean, I was talking to a coworker about having one.
Would you like a manager?
Yeah,
I can
think
tell
that'd be
you
great.
how I got there.
That would also be great.
Would you
know,
like to
not
act?
right now though. Huh?
Would you like to be an actor?
I I think I would like to continue doing work on camera and maybe being a voice actor as well. But I don't think I have the chops to be an actor like with what you're doing.
First of all, you're wrong. Second of all,
Oh, okay.
that's what voice acting is acting. It's just with your voice.
Right. I just don't think I'm very convincing when I'm looked at. So
It's a different style of acting.
it's different.
It is different.
Yeah.
But
You have to convey stuff with your voice, which is hard.
I just as somebody who dreamed as a child of being a voice actor because I just loved anime so much.
I did the same thing.
One of the things that like all the voice actors talk about is that if you want to be a voice actor, you have to be an actor. The voice comes second.
Well,
I heard the same thing. Went to an
Which-
acting thing and then realized that I'm terrible.
Which Felber, you absolutely have the ability to be an actor.
oh, thanks.
I agree.
Oh shit. Okay.
And you have the voice to do voice acting. 100% absolutely.
Thanks. Or I could just read book. That would be fine too.
You can
Ooh,
also
Like,
do
I
that.
just-
Audiobooks would be such a fucking like gig.
Yeah, I would.
That'd
I
be
would for sure
awesome.
do that.
I am anti-posture checking.
I just did a big stretch. That was a recently added command, and it just got redeemed.
Yeah, big stretch.
I should
Yeah.
do a stretch.
Stretch. Oh wow.
Stretch redeem.
I've given up on feeling healthy.
I'm eating a donut because I just want to feel good. I actually have a second donut apparently. I guess they were out of the big ones, so we have two.
Speaking
small
of which, when are we
donuts.
doing this shot?
Oh yeah, we can ask Mooch when he comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had
we
this
got it.
little shot poured
I
since
have-
like 8:30.
Oh. I don't have mine poured yet, but I have my little glass.
Well, I assumed we were gonna do it at the beginning, and I was like, all right, I need to have my I have my food here. I'm also gonna have the shot poured,
Ooh,
so I
what'd
don't
you
have
have
to
for
get up and
dinner? I saw you
Uh,
munching and crunching.
I just made a little pasta. I sort of on D&D nights I tend to do like a frozen thing just so I can
Quickly.
be late.
Yeah.
And so I've been fucking up the Aldi frozen section. So this was just like a little pasta thing, but I added some more broccoli and some green pepper and stuff and some chili flakes
Yum.
and stuff like that.
Sounds tasty.
But it's surprisingly pretty good.
No, I hit up the fucking frozen food aisle all the goddamn time. Like, what is it? Mary's something frozen thing.
At
They have
Aldi?
like a no, I don't go to Aldi's as much.
You talk
I
about Marie
realize-
calendars?
Maybe. They have like a shepherd's pie, and it's so fucking good, and it
Word.
just is my favorite thing. And then there's Stofers. Oh,
Stofers
Okay.
on the stove.
Real fast, I have to speak for my chat because Drop-In said Felper's hair and beard deserves camera time. And Lee
Oh,
said,
jeez.
I agree. Felper could be a very good actor, just my opinion. We're all rooting
Okay.
for you.
Oh man.
go fight when.
Oh jeez.
If you have talent,
Oh,
which
jeez.
you do, you go for it.
Y'all gotta stop right now. You need
I'm
to
No,
cease.
girl.
gonna think about that for a second.
No, girl.
No. Felper would probably have good success in the adult industry if nothing else works out.
If nothing else, he could always resort to slinging dick.
Yep. Only
Jesus.
fans, man. Look, don't knock it. Every time I add to my student loans, I'm like, But what if?
First of all, respect. Second of all, that was
Yeah.
drama.
No, Felper's a snack.
Let it out.
He's like, shut
Knock
up.
it the fuck off. You gotta shut up.
Why?
No, I don't agree with anything you're saying. I'm like, you gotta stop. You ain't gotta lie like this.
No
It's
lies.
hard to.
We're truthers. Rachel, why are you grimacing?
Why am I
Looking
grimacing?
at her tea. Yeah, you're like looking at your tea.
Well, I was more so just like disagreeing with everything Felper is saying.
Ugh, ick. Listen to this fucking goon.
Listen to this fucking talented asshole shit on himself for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I really can't say much because I also shit on myself all the time.
I mean, like, it's weird hearing people root for you to your face when you don't necessarily root for yourself.
I totally understand.
Welcome to my life of dysmorphia.
I'm just out here faking it until I may or may not make it. I don't know what making it looks like.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'll know if I get there.
Well, when you make money,
Oh,
it's a good indicator.
I am not yet making it.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
neither.
If there's one thing that I have to say about that, it's that I have definitely come from a time where I believed that I couldn't be an actor. And I am an actor. And that's all it takes.
You are.
Is just say, I am an actor. And that's it.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, it's like you're pretending. Oh, that's the first step. That's clever.
Well, I mean, I'm
No, I'm
acting.
kidding.
Like an actor.
I'm pretending to be an actor.
You start there.
Pretending.
And then
No,
one day
that's what
you
I'm
wake
saying.
up and you're like, fuck, I have a manager
shit,
and I
it
just
might be
starred in a
real.
short film. How did that happen?
That's so cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know, that's my
fucking-
life. I literally like again a year ago was when I moved back in here to my parents' house and was like, the fuck am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's taken a year, but pretty fast considering how long I've been trying to do this.
Yeah, year well spent.
Mm-hmm.
Years well spent. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Fake it till you make it, fraud it till they audit. I mean, that's really it. The thing is, it
Literally
comes
my
to
career.
a point where faking it, all of a sudden you are doing it.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh, I'm doing this.
yeah.
I'm a big believer in follow your heart, so.
Yep.
I had this weird moment where a couple maybe a month or two ago, we had this lapidary come to our studio, a gemstone cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And he he did a little special cut thing for us. We shot a bunch of videos with him. But I walked into the studio where he was setting up his grinding wheel. And I walked in and I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rob." And he was like, and he popped up and he was like, "Oh, I know you. I love your videos." And I was like, "Huh?"
Aww.
And he was like, "Yeah, no, I've watched a ton of y'all's videos. That's really great." And I was like, "Oh shit. I forgot that we weren't making those just to make them. We make them to be watched and people actually watch them."
That's so nice.
And he was like, "Yeah, it was like weird. I was like, I felt seen in like this really weird way." And then he was like, "Yeah, if you were to go to the Redacted Gem and Mineral Show, like and you had a booth with your brand on it, people would be lined up to see you." I'm like, "What?"
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god,
was
yeah.
like, "No way."
Yeah, definitely. I believe that 100%.
Yeah, so that was weird.
Drop In just said that would be a surreal feeling, and I just need to add on so Casey, he's on my stream a lot, and I feel like we all maybe know him at this point. He's on the podcast and everything, or helps. He co-produces the podcast with me. Just got married this last weekend, and it was at his wedding, and I was talking with someone, and I heard, "Rachel, oh my god, I love the podcast," and I'm like, "Who? What?"
What?
I was recognized by my voice.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, that's cool.
It was so cool. It was so surreal.
Yeah, they must listen a lot then.
Enough to
know. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't
Also,
really
that's so
talk
cool.
more than that, but it was just like, hello.
Sorry about that. My mom had surgery a couple weeks, like a week and a half ago, and she needed my help.
Yeah, help your mom.
All good. You want to do a shot?
Absolutely.
Jenny somehow beat me to it, and that is the next thing I was going to say.
I was also
Thank
going to
you,
say that,
girls.
and I'm not doing the shot. I'll take a sip of my tea, though.
Good enough.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
I've got mine.
I am
I've got
ill.
I know you're probably not supposed to take a shot of this, but I poured a shot of scotch.
Everclear?
Fuck it.
Oh.
Who cares?
I've taken a shot of Everclear.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
tracks.
somebody lit it on fire for me too, which was fun.
That's even worse.
Don't put that in you.
No, you clamp your hand down on it. You know.
Oh. And then you put your whole.
Yeah, and then you drink through your hand.
No.
Through
You put your whole hand in your face.
osmosis.
Okay. Wait, Kibbs asked shots. Is Kibbs here? Is she taking a shot?
Yeah, Kibbs is in my chat at least.
Kibbs is all lined up?
Yay,
Okay, hell yeah.
kiddo. Cheers, cheers. Happy birthday.
Like
Cheers,
this,
thank you.
maybe it looks like a shot glass.
Oh, well, Kibbs, get a shot quickly. Cheers.
Vodka.
Yeah. Vodka.
That's really smooth.
Tequila.
Scotch. Tastes like moss.
Also, I have another story real fast before we get back because
Okay.
someone
ahead.
asked. I don't know. I just don't know if you want to say something for your birthday or if that was it.
I got nothing that I necessarily want to say.
How old are you now?
I am 29.
Hey,
Wait, see,
yay!
were you about to say I will be 30 in blah? Or is that just something I'm doing? Okay.
Kid, I can't wait to be 30 personally. So,
Yeah.
Kid says,
I'm having
Rachel
crisis.
chased her shot with T, so she's twinning with you.
Yay! I love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
The story comes from Drop-In saying, hope the wedding was a blast. And I just need to share this story. Basically, it was a blast, but specifically the funniest thing that I think happened, excuse me, was we were dancing. We're on the dance floor, and the song That's What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction comes on. And there were these, there was a photo booth, because everybody now has a photo booth, because they're fun. And there was one of those, there was a Minion's head and a SpongeBob head that you could wear for the photo booth. And so basically, somehow, during that song, I ended up finding the SpongeBob head, which had made its way to the dance floor, and I grabbed onto it. I don't know what I was planning on doing with it, but I grabbed onto it, and I ran back into the dance floor. I think I was going for my friends, but I ended up in the circle with, all of the parents, including the parents of the bride and groom, which I had not met either of them up until this point, which I should have met Casey's parents at this point, but we had only met maybe 30 minutes before this point. And I showed up in the middle of their circle, and everyone's like, yeah! And I'm like, all right, here we go. So I did an interpretive That's What Makes You Beautiful dance to the SpongeBob head, which I wore it for a little bit, and then also threw it on the ground. It was like, that's what makes you beautiful, and danced for the end of the song. And then at the end of the song, everyone applauded me, and specifically Casey's mom was like, that was amazing. And I was like, I'm here to entertain. And I picked up the SpongeBob head and ran away.
Nice.
And I just think, how amazing.
And now I'm gone.
And now I'm gone. And then to follow that up, I have to show you all this picture, because this was, I turned around and here was the SpongeBob head.
Fucking Lord. What is it, mounted on a
demonic.
It's on
It
a
does, doesn't it?
barrel.
on an LED or
I'm
something?
trying to get close, but you can't, it's reflective. There you go, you can kind of see it. It's on a barrel, and there was a light on the barrel that I put it on top of. So it was
God.
just, that was my dance partner.
I'm just hearing the SpongeBob laugh. But slowed down.
Yeah. Ha, 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 ha.
I guess that's just Patrick then.
It's just
That's just
Patrick.
Patrick laugh.
Oh, sure, yeah. When you realize, you realize.
Okay, I didn't mean to
They're the same
derail,
person.
but I just absolutely needed to tell that story at that moment.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
good.
Oh man.
Cool. Wow,
All right.
I can feel that shot behind my sternum.
Oh.
I love that. that's the
Yay!
Scotch feel.
One second.
I wanna-
Where's this text?
Now I want to drink.
That was I was
Get a drink.
because people
Yeah?
Yeah.
do it. Everybody at work all of our clients at internship have been canceling because they're getting sick, so it's going around.
Yep.
And we were talking about like, oh, like stuff you do when you're sick. And I'm like, oh, my mom always made hot toddies, which is like whiskey and tea and honey.
Yeah.
And I was, I was telling them about the one time where like I was asleep and my mom had made me a hot toddy and just set it on a table. And I thought it was just tea and honey.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up super thirsty and it was cold tea. So I just like chugged it. And then like after after I had like a whole mouthful of tea, I realized it was whiskey.
Just whiskey, or that it had
No,
whiskey
I
in
mean
it?
it was like a lot of whiskey. She
Okay, oh,
poured it
jeez.
so strong. And yeah, that is like shots of whiskey or bourbon or scotch. It sticks with you for
Yeah.
a good long
Kidding.
time.
This very quickly, then we'll go back. Every summer, my hometown does local band concerts on the town green.
Mm-hmm.
And one time when I was a senior in high school going into college, I was there and a friend of mine happened to be standing on the side with a bottle of what I thought was water. And I was really thirsty. So I was like, hey, can I have a sip of that? Thinking, again, that it is water. And she smirked and she handed it to me and said, sure. And so I get a nice whole heaping mouthful of Everclear. And I can still feel it to this day.
No
Yep.
kidding. What the fuck?
This bitch, and this, you know, those are big water bottles, like the original Poland Spring, like mega bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was one of those. So it's like, you're sitting there drinking an entire like liter of Everclear. Are you okay? Do you
Sharing.
need a hug?
Do you need a hug?
Anyway, so back to the game. Yandy's kind of steps out of the darkness, and her body rematerializes with that step. So if you can just keep the lights off, I can get this anywhere. But
Yeah, I got you.
really, that simple?
Well, yeah, I could just put out fires and stuff, so.
Oh, Jenny, the thing, Wachowski.
Oh, yeah. Because Chelsea's not here, can we say that, like, I have the earpiece?
Sure, that's fair.
Well, it would be because Jenny had an earpiece that I have an
Oh.
earpiece.
People.
Yeah.
I will say so. I thank you for reminding me. This is, again, tired brain. I had meant to note the fact that you would have seen him, specifically Cryotier, being carried off into the distance by this crowd off to the right of the courtyard, while you guys were going like straight and then right facing away, so to his left.
Okay.
So again, that's just a note.
He's gone. Because, like, I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Yeah, but it's okay if we have the earpiece and the teleport orb. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Good. Okay, so technically we can teleport. Well, okay, no, I'll go ahead and use our little earpiece to tell Mischief what we know about the battery, and that I have Yandy's and Saffron, and we're heading towards. Oh yeah, and where people are,
Yeah.
because I don't know where she is.
Oops, sorry.
So, in
Okay.
the sake of not having to reiterate everything, kept us that.
So, you guys exit. Are you like you're obviously walking out of this space, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna follow Yandy's.
How do I spell Eyandes?
Iyandees. No D. E.
I-Y-A-N-D.
Nope. Hold on. That's not how you spell it.
I-Y-A-N-D-E-S?
Iyandees. Yeah, I think that's just one E.
I-Y-A-N-D-E-S. Continue, please.
Okay. So, leaving this room, you are. Remember, this is the outer ring of the citadel itself, so it's much of the same. But now you can start to see more portcullises of where guards would line up to fire crossbows or arrows out of windows. Again, there's nothing that you can see at a glance of any real merit. You guys are welcome to look around or try and look for anything as you go, but as I'm just gonna have you guys keep going if you don't say anything.
I mean, I guess perception, but like,
Yeah,
Trev just wants to get to Melbourne. But if there's any torches and shit, I'm throwing them out as I go.
Okay. Yeah. So do you want to? I'm gonna let you guys take the lead. How are you guys doing all of this?
I guess we're following. So we're just following Andy's through the halls and, like, I guess down the stairs as she leads us to where Melbourne is being held. Yeah.
She doesn't know the way. She said that.
Oh,
Where's
that's
she
right.
going then?
She's just
for the
walking to see
best.
what. Basically, she's just looking. She's just
But
looking
she
around.
was carried up from there.
Blindfolded.
Yeah, but you do know if you're going upstairs or downstairs.
Correct. She knew that she was going upstairs. That's how she knows that they were underground. Not to
Okay.
mention the fact that she wasn't blindfolded the whole time. But much like how you were blindfolded when you came upstairs, she was as well.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that if they're using Melbourne to power a battery, then there must be some sort of connection between the battery and the room he's being held in. So I'm gonna look in like the walls and the ceiling and I guess the floor and stuff for any like circuitry or whatever arcane like connectors, wiring basically that might lead from a battery down.
Sure. So you specifically hadn't noticed it yet. So yeah, you can make an investigation check.
I've been rolling my dice like I'm shooting a marble, and it's actually been really fun.
Yeah, I have no investigation skills.
That's a
at all,
nat
so-
2.
Nat 2,
Oh,
let's go.
No.
So fun.
Plus 12, 14.
You don't see any circuitry or anything of the sort. No. Nothing like that, no.
Let's see. Yeah, I really have nothing I can do to investigate other than look. Because I'm
Perceive.
and perceive. Because I have no other skills that aid that. I guess if we come across somebody who would be in the know-how, I might eavesdrop. But
There is, so you guys could definitely still hear there is a growing roar from outside, and that's people are moving around and they're running in different ways.
are people turning on each other?
No, but you do
Okay.
hear like running around. 1 second, my mom needs to move for one more thing. This should only take a second.
No worries.
Bye, drop in.
I'm
sorry your
well-
face is burnt, Jim.
Rachel, that stone might be the thing we do.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't even
But I
gone
don't-
back to me, which means I need to stop hitting that thing if it means it's gonna explode.
But I've given you the intel, so you know now.
It doesn't. Whatever cage you're hitting, it doesn't seem to me like he's got a plan for it.
Well, he said that if the thing gets broken, that the whole thing is gonna explode.
I think it's talking about the physical battery that's in the.
Oh, I thought it
Floor
was.
that we're
I
on.
thought it was like the connection.
I don't know. I the way I interpreted it is the big thing that we saw is dangerous.
Okay.
I
mean, yeah. I mean, what am I trying to say? God, my poor little head.
But we can only teleport one person.
You can teleport two.
Two.
Two with the orb. Spit it out. Thank you, Jim. I'm sick. And I'm feeling
You're good.
feeling like extra sick right now. I don't know why. I'm just like what I'm trying to say is that maybe I'll have an idea of how to get down here based on what I saw in the Ethereal, because I was spinning as I descended.
Oh, that could be a move as well. You could give us some intel
Directions
on areas we can get down there. That might be the play. I think definitely. Now, if push comes to shove and we have to teleport 2 people, who are we sending? Felfer.
So, Jen,
what?
I feel like you especially are going to hate this. Rachel wants to do another do a shot with me now. So, do you guys up for another birthday shot?
Oh goodness, sure.
I'm not doing a shot.
Oh, okay. Well, you can...
Oh, she's not doing a shot.
Well, I am.
Is she doing? Okay, he's doing a shot.
Okay. I'm gonna
I pour little mini. I
pour a
do.
drink.
I do mini shots, so
I'm gonna pour a drink and I'll do a full gulp of that. How about that?
That
That's a
sounds
good one.
wonderful.
I'll do my same little mini shots.
Ah, whoa.
Oh gosh, who do we send? I mean, I kind of think.
I mean, I can you dimension door? I know how far
I have to be able to
descended.
see.
Okay.
I have to be able to see it. So, but I also have a decent ability because I can get some of my spell slots back with sorcery market stonks. So I could potentially just sneak.
Oh, Felpu's getting a drink too?
He's not getting a shot. He's getting a beverage that he's
That's
going
fine.
to gulp. But I got a little shitty shoot.
Come here. Love you. So how was everyone else's day? Was it as awful as mine was?
I slept through my alarms, and then my professor. Well, and I got to like the second half of my class in the morning because it was online, and then she still sent me an email. It was like, you missed class and it's going to affect your grade because apparently they did a new system where I can only miss 2 fucking classes. And I messaged her and I emailed her and I told her that I was there, so maybe you could give me like half credit, and she never responded. So that's
Wonderful.
Don't you love that?
I'm like,
That's-
man, I'm like working 12-hour days on my days off. And I was an hour late. I'm sorry. But like,
Any idea of your bachelor parties yet?
Nope. Sorry, she can't hear you.
oh, you're fine. Yeah, so it's an okay day.
I mean, mine was pretty good. I mean, I was sick and I'm like overrun with stuff that I need to do and don't have enough time to do it. But other than that, I don't know. Getting a manager's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible, actually.
That's awesome.
I literally I can't get over it. It's like I want to like be more excited, but my little I'm so like tired from being sick. I feel like I need to lay down, but I'm okay.
Be thankful that you don't live in my house. My grandfather is in the room that's right there that I just closed the door to, and he is notorious for making a small symphony worth of noises at all times of the day. And it's horrendous, and I hate it. I love my grandfather, but oh my god.
I'm just laughing at Chasky saying born on your Facebook and you go, really? And I say death?
Death?
Facebook is still a good time.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, cheers,
Shot
cheers.
round 2? Or drink round 2?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
All right.
Can't handle your tequila?
No, that one just went down hard.
Oh, don't throw up.
No, I like. Instead of
love to that
knocking it
line.
back, I accidentally sipped it.
Tequila.
I'm good. Promise. I'm really glad I had the lime though.
Do not ever sip straight tequila.
Oh, you're totally right on that.
I learned that from my sorority days.
All right. On that note, thank you. Love you.
Love you.
You can leave the door open if you want.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Okay. Hopefully that's the last discretion. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Okay, birthday
All
shots.
Birthday shots.
shots.
Birthday shots.
They only happen once a year.
Okay, so new plan. Can Mischief tell us where to go because she saw it?
Yeah. Yeah. If you have the earpiece, yeah.
Yeah.
I have the
You would have to,
earpiece.
obviously.
I was circling as I came down, so I probably would have tracked like just exits. Again, I apologize that my brain isn't quite working. You okay?
Oh, good.
1 second. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Knowing Mischief being the one to always know where the exits are, that's the first thing she would be clocking.
Yeah. So I would have a path that I could kind of communicate to them. So yeah. So I will provide them that information.
Ooh.
All right. So, yeah. So, Kev, what is Kev saying first and foremost?
Kev is like being in like a little GPS, you know? He's like behind Yandy's and like giving giving the
Turn
intel,
left here.
putting out the lights, and then she's doing her thing.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, Mischief, you would have noted the fastest way down here from relative to their position is in a completely different building entirely. It is actually back in that more opulent space I described last time, where you were at least where Kev had first seen Sememnon and Fazul. So Kev, you would be relaying this, and the fastest way would be to cut through the courtyard. But you could continue on the path that you're going, and this would eventually lead into there, but you wouldn't be able to see what's coming up in the rooms in front of you. So it would be reasonable to assume you guys would tell the rest. You would tell
Yeah.
Saffron and Yandy's, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Cool.
I
I don't think we want to go back through the courtyard, do we?
I can pop another invisibility.
But it may not
Well-
help because there's someone who can see you.
Oh, true.
Yeah. And also, there's like a ton of fucking people there, even if a bunch of them have left.
Yeah, let's play it safe and get there.
Cool.
I'm going to use my little familiar though.
Yeah,
Okay.
where's Churro? I've forgotten what was
He's
up
in
with
your
him.
pocket, actually.
Okay, great.
He met up with you downstairs, but it was just like such a fleeting thing that he just kind of curled up into your pocket. He especially was really terrified of the demons and has been kind of just like almost imperceptibly poking his little spectral head out of your pocket, be like,
Okay.
and then back down.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I would send him ahead of us and maybe scope it out.
Okay, so your little
Yeah.
chameleon.
I've got 30
iguana?
feet of like
Or the
free
chameleon?
knowledge of what
Character
this is.
sheet.
Okay, yeah. So this little chameleon manifests in every next room and is able to scope around. Are you trying to put him on anything particular, or is he just kind of darting in?
I don't think there's anything to put him on.
I mean, you can look into a room and see.
Me sick what?
Okay.
What did
I
you
do
just say
that.
to me?
What are you trying to do, Jen?
I'm just using my little chameleon bud.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, to
are you
Do you have a-
walking?
do you have a name?
No.
He's
Which I do think is still very Kev to just have, like, he doesn't know what pets are.
chameleon.
He's never even seen this animal before.
He just it's like, huh, that's an interesting looking lizard. Cool. Anyway, it's a mini dragon.
What type of dog is this?
So you continue onward. From here on out, I'm gonna let you guys take the role of like there are 4 going by the
Hi.
outer edge of the place. There
Where did
are
all of
4
this come
rooms
from? There's
separating
so many
you
B
from
words.
this more like almost mansion
Let's
area.
apologize.
Is
I'm
what
a
I'm
little
gonna call
sick, so I'm just confused.
it. So
Fiery
from now on, you
fighter.
guys have control. What are you guys doing?
We have to. We're gonna take the route that is via a separate building.
Well, there's 2 ways. You can either continue on through this outer edge courtyard, or I'm
Mhm.
sorry, outer edge of rooms that leads directly there, but you can't tell what the next room is going to hold until you open the door, or you can cut across the courtyard. If I thought I heard you guys correctly,
Okay.
but though
We're gonna go the safe way.
Yeah,
and then
or
I'm
the
going
seemingly
to
safe way.
use my chameleon to see what's beyond said door.
okay. So
That's a good idea.
you get to the next doorway. There are 6 total rooms. You guys are in room 2, so
Mhm.
2 out of 6. So there are 4 more. You get to the next doorway and you open the door. You see that it's starting to look a little bit more workshop-y, if you will. There's a bunch of it's mid-morning, so there's a nice bright light coming through the ceiling or through the windows. There are a bunch of boxes and hammers and saws strewn about this room. What are you doing?
It's a workshop-y room.
Storage for a workshop. How about that?
Okay. So it's the tool. It's the very specific supply closet room. I don't see any immediate use for this room for us. What do you think, Kev?
I mean, when there's a will, there's a way to fuck shit up. I guess I can roll for fuck shit.
Yeah. What's your fuck shit dice? What does
That's
that do?
That's a D13.
I guess I could roll to see if I perceive anything interesting.
Sure. You could either make a perception or investigation check. Your pick. They will
Always perception. Oh, that's 23.
23.
Nice. Oh, shit.
Looking around, nothing out of the ordinary really stands out. From Kev's limited experience with workshops,
Yeah,
there's a bunch
I'm
of
like
wood.
looking for like buttons and shit. Like I am not good with tools.
You look around, and there's like woodworking hammers and chisels and whatnot. But with the 23, you do see a very small raised panel of wood sticking out of the ground. Maybe less than maybe a couple millimeters sticking up in the back right corner of this room. Like, if this is the doorway, this is it. Like, just kind of nestled on the ground amongst a bunch of boxes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go look at that. I don't quite understand the insinuation with it being a raised piece of wood.
Like a floorboard?
More like it's a perfectly square area of slightly raised from the rest of, almost like if it's been embossed out of the wood, like the rest of the wood flooring.
A tripping hazard.
If you can trip over 2 millimeters, then yes.
Oh, wow. Good eye, Kev.
Yeah, I found a thing.
You found a thing.
Yeah.
Could I make an insight check on the thing to see if it's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's more. I mean, it would be really high given the fact that it's an inanimate object, but you could try.
I mean, like, is it a trap or is it like a trap
He's checking.
door?
Check for traps. He's
That would
checking
be
for traps.
investigation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What did I say? Insight.
Yeah, insight is
Yeah,
emotions. I want to know the. I want to know
feel
how.
like
How does it feel being a tripping hazard?
Rachel, I'm gonna come
Okay.
back to you in a minute.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I'll make an investigation roll if that's cool.
No rush.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. My rolls since declaring that I'm shooting them like marbles are bad.
Wah, wah,
That said, it's still a 16.
16.
As a 4 on the die.
Don't get any sense of like trap or malcontent from this specific embossment.
Okay.
Can I try to lift it?
Yeah, sure. I'll go over with Kev. Snoop it out.
It's not really a lifting kind of thing. Like there's not even enough room to like pry. Even if like you got a chisel and try to like.
Okay, well, Mooch, I stand on it. I don't know. It is. You have pointed it out to me, and I am.
You
okay.
stand on it. It's a switch.
Okay.
You stand on
Okay.
it. It sinks back down, and to its right, up against the door, you hear as a small puff of dust is blown out of the way as a wooden panel lifts, revealing a staircase.
Oh. Cool.
Uh,
That seems promising.
could we, like, is this the right way?
It goes down.
It do go down. Do we want to give that a go then, or is this the wrong way to go? Well, it goes down. Shall we follow it?
I mean, if you describe it to me, I should be able to tell you what's happening. Like,
I guess.
In a workshop, I
Mischief,
found a piece of wood. It goes down.
yeah, if you can see into the ethereal still, then you would be able to see up through the ground.
I'm
so
not in the ethereal anymore.
That's what I thought. So.
Hmm.
Unless you specifically made note of every, like, you wouldn't be able to say, like, this is the way down, because that's what Mischief would do.
What we said.
I guess that's fair. But looking over at this specifically, you would have just seen workshop.
Okay, the path that I am directing them in, at the top of it, was there a workshop?
No.
Not the workshop. Where you said that it was not in that building, but
So it's along the way. This specific spot is along the way to where they need to go, but it's not the way as far as you can tell.
okay, so don't go down in the workshop, but take, like, go to this room that I know.
Okay.
Andes kind of walks over and takes a look down. It looks very interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Do we want to come back for it, or do we want to do we want to go down? What's my sister saying?
Well, she's saying it's not the way to where we need to be.
Okay, she knows best. I know her. Her sense of survival is always
I mean,
decent.
I guess we could always just leave it open. It could be a good little distraction, for people who are looking for us.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, I like that plan.
Cool. Yeah. Distraction plan.
All right. The next room.
Sorry,
Going.
I forgot I was muted. I was just I was saying a thing, and then you started talking, and then I started talking louder, and then I looked like, oh, he can't hear me. No,
I thought you were talking to chat.
no.
Same, actually.
To try and make it look like we ran down the stairs, I'll disturb the dust that's in front of the floor.
Yeah.
Smart.
Try and
Duly
make it
noted.
look like we went through.
Excellent. Well played.
We put some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it's just non-metaphorical, literal breadcrumbs.
I'm fucked is what I had written.
Oh, we remember. You were very clear about that one.
I remember.
Fucked
Oh.
I am.
By the way, I've decided for the crew, if we end up having to do the teleportation instead of finding it as a trio, Saffron and Yandy's go to Mischief and I'll figure it out.
That's in case. Wait, in case what?
I'm gonna give you the teleportation stone that we have, the thing that we
Oh.
made. Yeah,
Okay.
you get that because I think I could figure it out because I have more sneak.
Okay.
All right. Continuing on. Excuse me. Into the next room. There's a shocking lack of anything of note in here. It's just another very generic stone hallway. The rest of these places have been like guardhouses with wooden floor. This room in particular is just a completely stone hallway with a red carpeted floor that runs the length of it.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about hidden passages, can I like sort of lift up a corner of the carpet and like sort of flip it over?
There's nothing underneath.
All right, I'll put it back down.
You find stone.
Let's keep it moving.
All right. Counting back over to Mischief.
Yeah.
You are looking over this this body as you finish your spare the dying spell. As
I've also this is probably a time back thing, like a little bit behind because I also want to have. I mean, well, when they say that the battery needs to be destroyed, I don't think that disturbing this cage will do anything, do I?
Make an insight check.
Okay. We love to see it. It doesn't matter anyway. 28.
Yeah. So you get the idea that there is a main energy source, and this ain't it. Like, this is just one of many. Like, think of this as like a tributary to a much larger river.
Mm-hmm.
It's helping charge the battery, but it is not the main source.
Sure.
So cutting it off from the main network won't have any real detrimental effects.
All right, then that my spiritual weapon is just going at it. Yeah, okay. Go continue.
Yeah.
I just needed to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Fair reasonable. After about another minute after you finish the spell, you hear one defining strike as its way into the center beam, and then you hear as it leans on its side, snaps back from the force of it, cracks and falls to the ground with a resounding thud.
Amazing. All right. Well, now it's disconnected. Is the energy still coming out of it, out of the body?
So the body, yes, actually. You see that there is as the body falls over onto the side that is now facing the ground because it's now laying horizontally, you see the energy is starting to go from the sides that it's lying on down into the base, almost like a red flowing sparkle, if you will, that is going down into the base, collecting there, and then in larger portions going up the sides up to the top. But once it gets to the top, it's just staying there, almost coalescing.
So it's hold on. It's not going into the battery anymore?
Correct. It's getting to where it needs, like the very top of it, and is just staying there. So something reasonably you can infer that something about where the top of the chamber reached the ceiling is what projected it into the atmosphere and towards the battery.
Interesting. While I'm doing this, actually, I would like to cast Arcane Eye, and I would like to send it to go meet them.
Okay.
Does it lasts for an hour, and it doesn't have a... Oh, am I
range?
bleeding? I am bleeding.
I love that. Random bleeding.
No, I picked a scab.
Story of my life.
It's like
let's
dripping
see.
though. Ugh. Okay.
It would take it a little while to.
It would take a while to get there. I'm just saying because they don't know where they're going, and as much as I can communicate where they're going, I can send an eye to go like just follow the path to get to where they are, so then they can follow it back.
We know exactly where we're going. Thank you.
Shut up. Anyway. But then also I can also see if there's anything on the path that might be concerning.
Okay. Yeah, you conjure up this arcane eye and you send it on its way. The very first thing you note is outside of the current cell block that you're in, there is about a dozen guards that are currently...
Incorrect. How are there a dozen guards?
They are running.
Okay, they're running, but I specifically asked, when I was in the Ethereal, I was looking for people, and you said that everyone that was in the remote area was upstairs at the ceremony.
That was before. Now they're running back to their posts to see where people looking for all of you.
Okay, how long has it been?
About 20 minutes.
Okay, there's no way I was sitting still for 20 minutes. Mischief would absolutely not be doing that. She would, in that 20 minutes, figure out what she needs to do with the body and vacate if she can't get him out.
That's fair.
I was about to say, sorry, I forgot I was muted. It is fair because we've been doing a lot on me and Felper that there's a time leniency with what Mischief is doing since it's been a hard cut.
Good point. Okay.
I even said when I started, I was like, okay, we're probably back a little bit.
Yep.
If the cage has not hit the ground yet, that's fine. But there's no way I'm sitting here for 20 minutes like the fucking, I don't know, something sitting still waiting for the paint to dry.
Okay. Yes. Fair
No.
point.
But okay.
All right. We'll say it's been about 5 minutes. So when your arcane eye leaves, it would glancing around. It doesn't see any movement currently.
Because I can imagine there's going to be people down here. Like, that's exactly why, like, there's no reason I would just sitting duck. That's what I was trying to say. I would just sit there. But, let's see. I do have, at least I have Death Ward. I had ideas. Hold on. Not that. Bang bong. I was kind of thinking, actually, of doing a, like, dispel evil and good in, like on, like, the top of the cage where the power is going through. As a means of, like, breaking whatever enchantment was happening.
You're welcome to try.
Yeah. So, I'll try that. I mean, I could even focus on the body itself, because maybe that would just protect the body. I don't know.
Let me just read the Dispel Good and Evil spell really fast.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm also tired, so bear with me.
Yeah, two of us.
Never mind. That is breaking a character. Hold on. I mean, unless you would allow me to flavor it, but.
I will say that it does specifically note protecting you from things outside of the material plane, and you don't know if this is.
Okay, that's fine. Again, I'm just kind of, I was like looking to see if that worked.
if for example you knew for a fact that it was infernal iron, then I would say yeah, that's fair. You could try that.
Valid.
You're-
Okay.
You're still welcome to try, but you don't know if it will do anything.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to make intelligent moves here. No. Like you're saying this guy is dead.
Yes. He's you in fact actually being in closer proximity to him now, just standing near him enough to cast the spare dying spell, you would know that his life force is gone, but whatever is being sucked out of him is still obviously getting sucked. Like there's still more that can be
Yeah,
gotten.
that's why I feel like he's like recoverable. But I'm really just not sure what to do otherwise. If I'm leaving the weapon to break the cage down, then I may leave and go find a place to hide out. Actually, if I have some time, I may go check out that black box in the real world. See what it looks like. Like, is
Out
it
here?
Yeah, is it present in the physical world, or is it something that was just an ethereal plane?
Walking over there, you see a wall.
Interesting. So it's not even present in the physical plane.
As far as you can tell, yes, you are correct.
Okay, interesting. Okay, looking around, is there a place that I can hide? Or at least stay hidden until everyone else gets here?
There are varying cells, most of which are unoccupied. It would be a tight means of finding a place to hide within them, but you could certainly try.
Yeah, I think I would try and bust the lock on one of them. Check to see if there are any traps on one of them, on whichever one I'm doing so, and then hide in there.
All right, first give me a strength check.
Okay. Non-natty 20.
Yeah, you pick up a rock and you bash it and get.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting some baller rolls. Like,
yeah, isn't your strength only like a +1?
it's a +2.
It's
Yeah,
decent.
they had an 18.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you pick up a rock and you smash it as hard as you can into one of these cell doors, and the force of it breaks the internal mechanism, causing it to jut in and then its way out.
Yeah, I just want to bust it so no one can lock the door on me. But I just need to say the reason why I laughed just there was because I kissed my die and dropped it and it landed on a 1. It's like,
wah wah.
No, it's good because that means I won't roll that later.
True. Law of averages. Now give me a investigation check.
Yes. Not the 1. All right, cool. Just have a nice investigation, right? Where is it? No, never mind. That's just a +1. Okay, so that's actually just an 11.
11. You don't see anything of any trap-related variety here.
Perfect. Well, I'm just gonna still be careful because I don't trust anything, but I am going to find a place to hide in here.
Okay.
Actually,
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because it is dark down here, yeah? I'm going to use my little fly power to go above the door.
Oh, true. Okay. You're a lucky son of a bitch because there is... You don't know this because you would have stepped on it, but there is the same trap right there.
Cool.
But yes, due to the twilight nature of this area, you are able to just float right over it. Are you hiding on the ceiling? with that being said?
Just over the door. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Your arcane eye goes out, and it begins to see movement about 3 floors up, going in the direction of where it came from. These people don't notice it because they're too busy just scrambling.
It is also going to be like above everything.
It's just floating over the top of it, and you can see these people look erratic and mostly terrified.
Okay.
It continues on, and you start to see varying corridors leading in absolutely nowhere directions before it finally finds the right way and meanders up until it sees sunlight after about 10 minutes. But simultaneous to
sunlight,
it, like it gets up through a door, and like if it could phase
daytime.
through.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah. It phases through a door and sees a window, knowing that if it looks left, it's going to go in the direction of where your compatriots are coming from.
Hey, what's up?
But in the meantime, or simultaneous to this, that 10-minute interval of time where it's floating around trying to find the way out, you hear, your physical body hears the door to the cell block that you're in open.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm hiding.
Okay, not making any noise, you're just being as quiet as you can. Alright, give me a stealth check with advantage due to the fact that you are on the ceiling.
Is that thing also, what the fuck is this? Is that thing also, watching its step? Does it appear to be a person?
You can't tell currently because you can't see.
Yeah.
So the way this is that it's an iron cage door coming off of a lipped ceiling. So it's a stone ceiling, comes down. You are currently up against the door, like the edge.
Yeah.
So if somebody were to open the door, you'd be right above them, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I got a 24.
24 for stealth, great. So you hear the first entity walk in and just start walking around, so you hear the of footsteps through dirt. And then after a second, you hear the door further open, farther down the room, and 2 more of these sets of footsteps come in and say, "Does anything look disturbed?" Well, there's footprints on the ground. No one around. How about a friend here? Think they got to them? Nah. He's safe. Alright. Somebody's clearly been through here. Double the search. Keep looking. Check every cell.
I am going to give you this. Has the cage fallen yet?
Yes.
It has fallen at this point, okay. Then, when I hear that fall, I'm dispelling the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Great. So, the cage had fallen previously. They just haven't checked that specific area yet. But yeah, with the spiritual weapon gone, you hear them all collectively gang up together, go farther down the room, look in, and you hear an audible gasp. What the fuck? And then you start to hear running as they go over, and you hear the swinging of a cage door. What happened here? How did it fall? What's going on? Before you hear them all about face and then run out the room.
Yep. Are they leaving? Are they
They
running
they full on leave.
full? So they're not checking the cells anymore.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm still hanging until I see my friends.
Okay. Jenny and Felby.
How's my little eye doing? Let's get to them yet.
It's one room away currently.
Wonderful.
So you guys enter into the stone, or are currently in this stone hallway. There's nothing here that you've currently seen. Are you continuing on, or are you just try and look around?
I lifted up the carpet and I didn't see anything, so I think Saffron is feeling the urgency of the
Situation.
moment. Yeah, I think like. So the arcane eye has not reached us yet. Yeah.
No, it's
I'll
you
look for
don't know.
traps.
Look for traps. Okay, give me a investigation check. But to answer your question, you don't know this yourself, but it's one room away in the direction that you're going.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make your check, Jenny.
Hate to waste it. I got a fucking 19.
19. The ground doesn't. You scan the ground and you don't see anything of note until you see there is one of these sconces is like, this is the way it should be. It's tilted slightly to the left, as if almost somebody had taken it and pulled it that way.
Do I get like? So since I rolled a 19, I'm going to ask.
Mhm.
It's not great that it's that way.
It is completely out of the ordinary versus everyone else that you've seen thus far.
Okay, so I'm gonna go pull it back.
All right.
You push it back into place.
Yeah.
You toe over to it, grab it, and yank it backward. And as you do so, you see in the area of the middle of the carpet that there was, you see a line of spears jut up and then retract back into place, almost if they're on a spring mechanism.
So pulling the lever activated a spear trap?
Basically, yes.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, so we just need to not go near the sconce. Like, I'm not. What is the trap bit? What do I need to avoid?
Basically, this was the activation switch. Somebody
Okay.
would have lined people. Oh yeah, come, please stand right over there. We'll paint your picture.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I don't.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right, so Yenny's kind of like, oh, carry on.
A diabolical device.
Yep. We can use it later, maybe.
Don't worry, señorita. We'll keep you safe.
Moving into the next room, you see, let's see, how high is your past perceptions?
Mine is
14.
not incredible.
16. Wow, Kev's is actually higher. Today,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got low wisdom.
You look over. This room is back to the, like, it almost looks homey, for lack of a better term. This is a more posh guards barrack, if you will. There is two raised platforms or I should say one raised platform with one underneath it of beds to your left, immediately through the doorway. It almost looks like this is where guard captains would sleep, basically. And you look over there, you see a doorway leading downward, and in front of it just floats this arcane eye before it sees you and floats directly at you.
Saffron hasn't seen this before, has he?
Has
You've
Mischief
seen-
told us that she is sending a scrying eye?
I imagine I would, but I don't think I did.
You did not. So you guys are unaware
As soon as it gets to them, though, which if it's in the next room.
They're in that room now, yes. But
okay, but there's now an eye.
Correct.
Which would be bad.
Well, the thing is, how big are these eyes that have been spying on everything?
Actually, wait.
Same
Yeah.
size as usual.
Huh?
Same size as usual, 1 inch in diameter.
They've been 1 inch in diameter. Interesting.
Wait, sorry. God, all these names. Yeah, Saffron's gonna like stare into the arcane eye and go, "Ah, my friend, it's me. I made it out. Where do we go next?" He thinks it's
Oh my god, what the fuck's the bugbear's name?
I know, I'm trying to find the fucking guy's name. Kygak.
Kygak, yep.
What is
Who's
happening in this?
Kygak, my friend. We've made it. I escaped the prison.
This is your friend? I thought it was just like we're about to get like caught.
No,
but
well,
you know him?
Caught by the best guy in the security team for this place, huh?
Well, we'll say this. What is happening in the exact moment that this is going down? All these people, the guards down by me have left, yeah?
Correct.
That's my arcane eye. Would you like to follow it to where I am?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that wasn't to me. That was yeah.
It's mischief. Okay.
What?
I thought we were fucked.
Saffron
Nope.
throws up middle fingers at the eye.
Tell Saffron that was fucking rude.
Gives a thumbs up.
He says you're wonderful, Toots. Saffron, you'd look over and you would see that E. Yandes is specifically rifling through a chest. Pulls out a leather harness to be used as body armor and a dagger.
Are these your things?
Anything is my things as long as it's taking from them at this point.
What else is in that chest? Anything my size?
Couple of used condoms and a guide to Men's Digest.
What are those? I've never seen such a thing.
Don't want to, sir. You don't want to know.
I mean, since I have my shit, but I also have these like guard armor stuff, and we're not. I guess. Well, no, I'm gonna keep it. Just kidding. Haha. It also doesn't fit you, loser. Oh.
What the fuck? That was so lame of you to do.
I mean, what? You can have my helmet.
No, I don't. And cover this? No, thank you.
That's what I thought. You know.
Cover
Cover
this
this
ears.
illustrious fur.
It hurts my ears.
Yep. That is what I figured. All right. Well, friendly eye. That's good. Look, things have been going really well today.
You know, I didn't think I would miss Kygak, but that guy was a real.
Was he in your?
I hope I see him again. I hope
Does
we
he
run into
also
him.
play the harp?
What?
You're in Harper jail. Does he? You play the harp, right?
If I don't have the time or the crayons to explain how wrong you are.
Are we
So
heading
we're gonna
out
have to do that
or
later.
no? The spell only lasts for so long.
Oh yeah.
As-
No.
Lead the way.
As
Lead
you
the way.
all are
please.
standing there having this conversation, so this is kind of a T intersection room. There's one doorway that leads in from the outer courtyard. You hear that door open from around the corner, and you hear,
I can't wait to blow stuff up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
From where we came from,
from the outer courtyard, yes.
is he in sight or is he coming?
He coming around a corner.
He coming. Which way do we go? I look at the eye.
Follow me. and the eye will turn and guide in the direction that it came.
Before we go, real quick. Sorry.
Hmm?
I'm gonna block the door that we went in to get here.
That's on the other side of the room currently. But if you mean the room that you're going into, then yes, you're more than welcome.
Like, we're now going down, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna block that shit.
Okay,
Block
that's fine.
that shit.
I will say I need the three of you, the third being Yandy's, to give me stealth checks, and Pass Without a Trace is still active.
Okay.
Natty 20.
Oh.
That is my third natural 20 in a row. So
Well-
you got a natural 20. I got a natural 20. What did you get, Felby?
I got a 9
Ha!
on
Plus
the
10.
die,
Plus
which
10.
is 19, plus 13 for my modifier is
There you go.
30. It's high.
This is some
Nice.
birthday luck. That is my third natural 20 of the night.
It's
Yes,
just
sir.
your birthday.
And it's all on our allies. We love this birthday look.
If only they
Um,
were on damage rolls.
Kev, which door are you blocking? The one that we're about to go through, like after we've passed through it?
I guess that would make more sense. I'm just trying to, wherever we're going in, because I'm sensing this is starting to be danger zone,
Sure.
and I kind of want to just block people from coming in.
Okay. All right.
So-
Well, I had a silly, goofy idea to try and mage hand the sconce to catch the guy with the spike trap as he's running through that hallway.
That was in the last room.
Oh, we've gone through? Okay, sorry. I misunderstood. Wait, did we make any kind of like investigation on this room?
No.
Okay. I thought we were still in the hallway. Okay. All right. Well, then carry on, because I was gonna have to like 1, 2, 3, 4, yoink with my
Yeah.
mind, but that was very low likelihood. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll carry on then. Go ahead and barricade a door if you want.
So
good
with
idea.
the lowest roll of a fucking 32,
It was
Yeah.
9 plus. Well, sorry.
9 plus 13, 22 plus 10, 32.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So with the lowest, you guys are able to creep your way into this without even being remotely noticed. Yandy's is the last one to go. Kev, you are starting to pick up these boxes that you see in this.
Might just mold earth and like
Okay.
put earth in front of door. A 5 cubic foot block.
Okay.
That's a ton of earth. What the
That-
fuck?
That is a lot of earth.
That is a ton. You know how much shuffle you'd have to do?
Yandy sees you doing this inside the door. Is like, hold this stuff, just a second, and creeps into a shadow that it's a doorway that goes down. So there's a shadow if you like from the top down to it. That little spot to the back, like the left side going out of the doorway, is in shadow, and she just ducks down into it just enough to be completely invisible, and just watches for a second as these people like come up, and you see Briggs, the chaotic little gnome thing that he is, standing there with little, it's like a glowing blue gem. He's kind of like looking down at like,
This is gonna be such a cool explosion.
before she too dips into the doorway and slowly closes it as he's kind of standing like, and turns away and walks back towards the way that you guys came from.
So did she not do anything?
No, she's not doing anything particular, but she's just watching, studying,
Oh.
if you will.
Well, I hope that can get through a solid 5 by 5 cubic block of
Mud, bitch.
How much would that weigh?
It
Someone
weighs
much.
so much.
just
So
I
much.
know, but like like an actual amount. Somebody in the chats to find out how much a cubic foot of clay, a 5x5 cubic foot of clay would be on average.
Of earth, not even clay. Clay is soft. This is just rock.
Well, but clay is a lot of water as well. Like clay is
Yeah.
That's
heavy.
true. It's
You know,
heavy.
like clay, if you've ever had to throw a pot on a wheel, you know, or if you watched a video of someone holding one of these big clay blocks, it's like not light.
I know. I did pottery.
Oh, I didn't.
I get
mean,
that
a little
shit.
bit.
This bitch potters.
I'm a potter.
Hey, not to derail, I got a weird question.
Hit me.
Fuck, marry, kill. Italian food, Mexican food, Asian food.
Oh.
This is the hardest one I've ever been confronted
Okay,
with.
wait. What was the first one?
Italian,
Yeah.
Asian, or Mexican food. Kill, fuck, marry.
Kill Asian. As much as it pains me, I love Asian food.
If this
Kill it.
any decision's gonna suck.
Fuck Italian because cannolis kind of look like vaginas. And marry Mexican.
Marry Mexican.
No,
See, I think I'm.
it's pretty easy.
I think I have to
actually.
fuck Mexican food.
I was gonna say fuck Mexican food.
Cause that shit's
Because
spicy, you know.
It's so good, but like it's kind of like what I get when I'm trashed on margaritas. Like I don't
Right. Like
you know?
I think I want like Italian food all of the time. But then Mexican food is like, ooh, yeah, I could fucking heat it up a little bit. But then Asian food, I'm not trying to like
So
kill any of
good.
these.
Okay, I actually might kill Mexican food.
And do what with Asian?
Marry Asian, fuck Italian.
Like, I don't think Asian food is all that.
I'm surprised that no one is saying
Fuckable.
kill Italian food.
No, because you
I
can't.
can't do
kill
that.
it. No,
I can't
Why
do that.
can't you? It's just like pasta, sauce, and meat.
Because
You hear
that is primarily on my
Yeah.
budget.
I would marry
Oh,
Asian
wow.
food and
Those
fuck Mexican
three-
food and kill Italian.
You're gonna marry
Those
Mexican
three
food?
ingredients are the only reason I eat at this
You're gonna-
point with my budget.
I
You
cannot
marry Asian?
I
Kill
would marry
Italian
Asian, kill
and fuck
Italian,
Mexican.
and fuck Mexican. Also, Moochie, the fucking Italian food because a cannoli
Cannoli.
looks like a vagina. Bro, you totally missed the whole taco thing. Like, come on now. What a dumbass.
Listen, I watched Sausage Party. I've seen way too much of that.
There are
I
enough
see,
pasta
yeah.
shapes to get your dick wet. That's all I'm saying. There are plenty of pasta shapes.
Yeah, but
This-
they all
ugh.
taste the same, so kill Italian food.
Ooh, but
I think I
no,
might kill Mexican.
I can't.
You're hurting me. You
No, I
understand?
think
I
think Mexican food is gonna fuck the craziest. I think Italian food is going to make you happy for the rest of your life, and I think Asian food is unjustly up against some stacked competition.
I love sushi so much.
I love sushi.
I love sushi. I'm always unsatisfied at the end.
What?
Really?
How are you unsatisfied?
It's just like not.
You
It's
get the
not
wrong
filling.
rolls.
It's like very
It's not
expensive, and then
filling?
I'm not full at the end.
Oh, I'm always full.
Oh,
after
yeah,
sushi.
same.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I am. I guess I'm thinking of like I don't know.
And
Like,
soba noodles.
rolls of
oh
grocery
my
stores sushi.
God.
Ramen.
Soba.
I'm not saying I wouldn't miss any of these foods, but
Oh,
I know what I'm
totally.
about.
I would not miss Italian food.
Oh, I would. Yep. Nope.
Oh,
I
I'll
don't
go-
know if I would
Oh.
super miss Mexican food. If we're talking about like the
The others just have
Tex-Mex
so
that we
much
get
more
in
flavor.
Florida.
I will take a trip back to Italy before I take a trip. I think to eat in any Asian country.
So here's my problem. I've also been like over Italian for someone who is not Italian.
That's fair.
And in my experience, it's like, oh, we're having Italian food. Okay, what pasta, what sauce, and what meat? It's always the same thing.
But then you get like the Parmesan eggplant. So good.
Tell her about
Okay.
the pasta
Make
that
that
I
good.
made, Jenny.
What?
What?
Tell her about the pasta that I made.
Oh,
Jenny.
dude. Can that pasta
Look,
made
if
me
I
cry?
really want
Real
noodles,
tears.
Asian food.
Oh.
But noodles and
I,
pasta are
I
different.
will. I
don't
will
know.
say.
Yeah,
I will
it's
say
different.
the
I would have
original
a bowl of
pasta
ramen
comes
over
from Asia.
spaghetti and meatballs any day.
Just great.
Felby, going back,
So much more
going back
there.
to way the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
The way I treat my drinks, namely the way I described it, is how you treat your food. I will go out of my way to make gourmet drinks where
Okay.
you're just like, fuck it, I'll put together.
It's all
tonic.
it all works.
But the way you cook is the way I mix.
Okay.
No,
Respectfully.
I literally do think about the pasta you made, Felber, a lot. I do.
That's the greatest flattery I've received in a long time.
The
It was
greatest-
so good, so tasty.
One of the
I've got the ingredients for it again.
One of the best compliments I ever got was I was dating this girl one time and I made her this pasta dish, and we decided like, it's not working out, whatever, no big deal. But like 6 months later, she texts me, she's like, so how did you make that pasta?
Forget everything. I'm gonna need it in writing.
It's like, all right, fair enough, let's go.
Ooh.
And
Sriracha wants to know, what do y'all consider pizza though? Because I'm not sure I could ever give it up, even if it's holding up all of the way.
I don't eat pizza.
pizza
don't eat
is
pizza?
American.
It makes me sick.
Oh no.
I also get sick on pizza, but I still eat it because
I think
I'm broken.
I kind of think that if we're playing this game, like pizza's got to fall under Italian.
Pizza is American.
It was
But-
invented in Italy.
It
And
was
the-
pizza as we know it is American. That
Hey man, I know, but here's the thing: I know Italian pizza. I've had it in Italy.
Oh,
in
ab-
Italy.
yeah,
It's-
but outside of Naples, it sucks.
Did Felper
Oh,
tell
you're
you all?
so wrong. Oh, dog.
Did
Yeah.
Felper tell you all about
Dog.
his D&D experience last night? What?
Oh my god. I think. Well then, even if you kill Italian, you still have access to like fettuccine Alfredo because that's an American
Guess not,
creation.
Sam.
I don't know. Like, I think in good
I think
faith,
you
you
have
like,
to
remove
you
that.
have to include.
You've gotta-
you've
Caught up
gotta
on the
take
fact
that
you
out.
said fettuccine.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Fettuccine.
I think you have to include pizza, and I still kill Mexican food. I think.
You can never go
All
to
right.
Taco Bell again.
Are we ready to continue?
Look, I love Taco Bell, but
Sorry.
what Majora said about Italian food could be said about Mexican food.
That it's all. Oh
the
yeah,
same
it's just like
three
the same
fucking
6
ingredients.
ingredients in different
Yeah.
fonts and
Okay,
different
but
forms of
there's-
tortilla.
Tons more seasoning.
Sorry, I knew this was going to be a problem.
No,
as no,
no,
soon as
it's
I,
fine.
sorry.
I didn't want to
don't
face
mind-
it alone.
I didn't mind a challenge or a tangent, but are we ready to continue?
Yes, I am so ready.
Yes,
I really actually want to get
apologies.
through here.
No, you're fine. I don't mind a
I'm-
tangent.
Starting to die.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with. That's exactly what I was about to say. I'm having a hard ass time keeping my eyes open right now. I was thinking about ending in the next 20-ish minutes tops.
That's totally fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. With that having been said, you barricade this door, and as you finish doing so, you do hear like a rush of guards come into that room that you were just in. Look around, or at least like they stop. So presumably they're looking around before going off in varying directions. A few of them coming to that doorway. As I would assume you guys are just like make the earth and then you're leaving, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're doing really well,
we're
Clutch.
chasing.
Actually, we're doing
Yeah, I
very
think so.
well.
So what's the
We are
what's
winning.
the order here? Who's going first? Who's second? Third?
And
Well, now that
I think Saffron is at least behind Andes. Saffron
Okay.
is probably not going in first.
And Kev, are you
Kevin's following eyeball mischief.
Okay, so Kev
Oh, right.
first, Andy's Saffron last. Cool, good enough for me. Saffron,
Yeah.
as you are the last person out of this room, you hear the doorknob jiggle and then open slightly before stopping on this earth. Before like, what the hell? What the hell's?
There's no one in here.
And you start to hear that they're like slamming against this door, and it's not going anywhere. Are
That's
you
great.
doing anything, or are you just skittering along?
I don't think we want to be detected. I think we're just, yeah. I don't want to give any
How's
ground up.
IRL you?
I
Am
would like
winning?
to fuck with him, but
I
I
am
don't
winning.
think that's wise. So
Today I just secured
keep
the
them
bag
busy
and I now have a talent
shit,
manager.
if there's another good space
So
where
my
you put
acting
another
career
fucking
is about to
cubic
get a
foot of-
massive boost.
mold on
yeah.
earth, baby.
Jenny, I
am
will
winning.
say to have that situated
Although I
there
am also
as you
sick.
are leaving will cost your concentration.
Oh, no, it's a
I'm
cantrip,
sick and I
my
feel like
dog,
I'm going
my friend,
to
my bro.
I knew
pass
it was,
out.
but like,
But
Wild cantrip.
I have 20 more minutes. Apparently.
It does not cause concentration.
all right, fair enough. I was just saying because you're holding it there, but whatever, not a big deal.
I'm not. It's I
earth.
have taken
It-
I've
it
taken
has
the earth
liquid.
from the ground and I have lifted it upwards. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right, I get
Thank you.
That shit
And yes,
molded.
Buddha sickness. This literally sucks.
I
don't
so
know what
you
this
move
is.
on into this first room.
Doesn't seem to be
or
COVID.
this-
I
I
haven't
should say
taken a
second
test
room.
yet, but
It looks like
There's a cold
you
going
see
around.
various instruments of torture. If I'm being perfectly honest with you,
Delightful.
you see tongs that are being held over a burning hot flame. Varying symbols or on metal pokers also being held over this little smeltery, if you will.
Sam, you're
and
the
whatever
bomb.
else little
I told you that.
gadgets
You're
of
awesome.
malcontempt you can think of.
I'm gonna pick up the weirdest looking one that is able to be handled.
In particular, it's actually it's one of those pokers that's over the hot stove. You pick it up and it's got like really weird symbol at the end of it that's just glowing red hot.
Oh, is it the same one we have now? Or is it a different
Yes,
symbol?
actually.
Okay. Cool. Revenge! Yeah, that's mine now. I'm just
Okay.
gonna keep that on me.
You would have to keep heating it up for it to work in the way that I'm sure you're going to, but
I got control flames.
exactly.
Don't do it.
That will in fact do it.
Could would there be a way to like put a couple of these in the way of anyone chasing us? Like so that they would step on them or so that they would fall upon these people?
Just throw some tacks on the ground.
Yeah,
type
I'm
of
like
deal.
Home Alone in this bitch, you know? Like
Make an intelligence check.
intelligence. Where's intelligence?
Kept Saffron have a fun energy.
We're
I'm
so
here for
whack. It is whack-a-doodle time. So, wait, just add my intelligence mod to this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kev, if you wanted to turn back and see what's going
Fuck's
on,
sake.
help
Yeah,
him, you'd
that's
absolutely be able to.
That's nothing.
Turn back and see what's going on.
Yeah, because you definitely notice the fact that Saffron stopped, turned back, and see, oh, he's setting up traps.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do that.
You can either give him advantage or roll yourself your pick.
What's the what would she be rolling?
It's still an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh, I give
rolled,
you advantage.
I rolled a 2.
Well, you have advantage now.
Okay. So just adding the intelligence mod to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 10.
10.
I'm rolling
DC
bad,
was-
fam.
Oh shit! Fuck! Could have given you bin luck. Oh, Ralph.
The
No,
DC was
that's
10.
not right now. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. You
Oh shit. I missed. I just shot my die like a
Saffron,
marble in
from-
front of my fucking room. What?
Bring it across.
You stop just long enough to be like, this seems very interesting. I wonder. And you start, I love how I said the start with an accent too. You start like fiddling away with shit, but it starts like crumbling in your hands, like you're not getting it. Before Kev walks over, it's like, it would be nice if you put that there, and then he like ties a rope into like a pulley system, and you guys help each other. It takes about 30 seconds, and you set up like a really makeshift tripwire trap that when somebody steps through it, it swings one of these red hot pokers right into their face.
Oh, they're gonna love this. Oh, you're a devious one, Kev.
This was sent to me as a kid.
Okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that here in this room. Okay, very good. Wow.
Today on things that should be concerning in any context other than D&D.
I don't know if that trauma has been processed or not. You took that with a shocking grace. I don't know.
All right. Continuing on, the next couple rooms are relatively sparse, but again, you guys are welcome to look around if you choose. But you start passing varying cell blocks as you descend downward before eventually, if you guys stop to hear or to look for nothing in particular, after about 10 minutes of running, you do find cell block or what was it? Cell block 4, section E.
Oh, mine? You might be right.
Cell block Tango?
4E.
He had it
Rachel,
coming.
I haven't heard that in so long.
He had it coming. What was that, Felby?
4E.
Yep. So you like there are labels on everything. There's like you see a wooden sign with that's carved out, cell block E 4 section E.
Ah,
What?
I was here earlier. It sucks down here.
Oh, this is the demon. This is where the people with harps go.
Yeah, there's right. Oh my god. There's no air conditioning. My bed had a dead guy in it, and yes, there are demons at night.
Mm.
We should keep going.
Running, yeah, past that.
All right. Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually. Anyway, you get further down. It takes another 10 minutes of running. Eventually, the arcane eye stops and turns to its left, and you see a special block written on this sign going to your left.
Lee, thank you so much for the sub. 33 months. Tier 3,
Goodness,
33.
is that Saffron is reading the sign. What does it say?
It's. Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Wait, tell me what this word says. Kev, oh my god. I think this is Saffron's first exposure to this malady of Kev. Kev, oh my god. Kev, how old are you?
There's an A. There's an A.
There's no A in any of these words. I forgot. What does the sign say?
Special block. There is 1A.
Yeah.
1A.
I think statistically, you had a very good chance of just guessing a blind letter correctly.
Just
Would you
throwing
like
it
to buy a
about.
vowel?
Yeah, when we get back to the boat, I'm going to explain to you, or not the boat, but when we get out of here. Jesus Christ, Kev, how are you alive? It says special victims unit. What does it say? Sorry.
Special victims unit.
Yeah, what does it say? Sorry?
It's a
Special area?
special block. That's it.
Special block. This is
Sure.
special block.
Well, that sounds pretty important.
If
Let's
I had to
go.
guess, this is where your friend is being held. Maybe he can teach you your ABCs. Okay. Moving on.
All right. Mischief.
Yes.
You're muted.
Yes.
You hear familiar rumblings before the door opens, and you feel almost almost like a psychic connection that wasn't like a something that was long past, that wasn't all like something from your childhood that was gone that has now reconnected, almost like that that familial telepathy, if you will.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a family member?
Before your ears perk up, metaphorically, and beelining right into the cell that you're in, opening the door, is your sister, who looks straight up. Is, get down from there.
Watch out for the trip.
Huh? Bzzz. No, she's fine.
And then she gets thrown off the side of a cliff.
I swing down, and like tackle her in a fun, familial way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that's welcomed.
Right. No, she.
But like,
she absolutely embraces you as you tackle her.
I just almost picture, because I'm like flying, to like kind of like I like grab the wall and like swing my legs down and just like all
And
four just like grab her, because I'm
envelop her, yeah.
flying. Yeah, exactly. Tackle her to the ground, and I'm like,
as you,
I've missed you so much.
she grabs you, like, little sister, it's been so long. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
No.
I can see that. I have so many questions, but now
She
it's- now
she is
it's not
straight
time.
sobbing at this point.
I'm also crying. I just do not have the the capacity to do it right now.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Okay, we're crying. We're definitely crying. You and me right now, crying,
Crying.
crying.
She looks at you as, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. I should have. You were right. These people are terrible.
Look, now as much as as much as I want to say I told you so, I don't. Now is not really the time, and we'll deal with that later.
I'll have earned it. But until then, we need to save everyone here. Or else, not only are we fucked, Saloon is fucked.
I had a feeling about that last one.
Yeah, how much do you understand of what's going on here?
I'll be honest, barely. I was tortured, and our family is dead.
Oh, is that what he told you? No, that bitch didn't kill anyone.
Starts crying more.
We'll talk more about that later, but you can, from me, our family's very much alive.
Thank God. Except, Dad?
Mom had to kill him.
We'll get to that later. Okay. Sure. God, my poor little brain. This is happening a lot faster and more cohesively than I'm able to muster right now, but I want to maybe get the greater details later, because we're right now not in a safe situation and guards can come around the corner at any point, which I imagine you're rolling dice for.
No, that was me dropping dice, I'm being honest with you.
Okay. But are Kev and Saffron in tow, or witnessing this family reunion?
You turn to your left, and Saffron and Kev, what are you guys doing watching this emotional turmoil?
It's
Or-
really, I promise you, it's so emotional. Like, this is gut-wrenching.
Just imagine it.
Just
I like to
picture this. Not a
Look
dry
in my
eye in the
eyes.
house.
Look at me.
I
You feel the emotion.
You feel it.
I like to think that this is the point when Saffron and Kev are having the conversation of Kev not being able to read. Not me either.
You know what? Fair. You look over and you hear, Kev, can you really not read this? What the hell, man?
Do you know why they're called the ABCs?
I mean, I know the words.
The words of the alphabet? Kev, the alphabet is letters.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the first 3 letters of the alphabet? Kev,
I know the song.
the song. What a special case you are. No wonder we're in this block. Okay. How are you
Felpy.
alive? Yeah.
Felpy, genuine question. How is my Spanish accent? I actually want to know.
It's not that Spanish.
Fair enough.
It's
No,
more Puss in Boots.
I mean,
Well, no, because Puss in Boots is just Antonio Banderas speaking English. Uncorrected. I don't know. I'll give you a better review in person. But maybe
Fair
work
enough.
on it.
Okay, yeah, no, it's
Maybe work on.
I-
Damn.
Maybe let it cook a little bit.
maybe let it cook just a little bit. That's totally that's a fair assessment. I wasn't expecting to be like, wow, it's fantastic.
Wow.
No,
I
I was
thought-
asking for a genuine
Must be
review.
first generation.
Mischief, she pushes you back and goes, so much is going on here. If we don't do something now, not only will Shar permanently win, our goddess will be dead.
I literally asked her before I showed up if there was something going on here, and she didn't say anything, so she doesn't even know.
She doesn't even know.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so. The goddess of the moon, who oversees all, doesn't have any sight here. It's like a blind spot. And it's because of what they're doing to people like you, people like me. It's happening to you and you don't even know.
What do you mean?
Give me a perception check at this point.
Okay. Ugh, now is not the time for this, like, big lord dump. My head is
Yeah,
just not.
if they're talking about gods, Kev is actually going to go look for
Literally
Well,
anything else.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perception? Must I need to pass a 40 or something to not have caught this
You
by
need to
now?
pass a 25.
All right, well,
This is
that's
a-
easy. That's 7 plus 2 is
9.
9 plus 20 is 29.
Okay. So this is the first time this is called. The only reason why you haven't noticed this previously is because you haven't been paying attention to yourself. You've been paying attention to the world around you.
Okay.
You look down and you see your own magical essence is being like almost drifted off into the ether, just in like exceptionally smaller amounts from what you've been seeing in the area, in like especially the cages. But you do now know amongst this area that you are starting to feel just a little bit drained. Like this is like the prolonged exposure to this space is having a mal effect on your physical health. You would look over and you would especially notice that this same phenomenon is happening to Kev and Saffron.
Wait, what's happening?
Magic is getting sapped from us.
Oh, that's not good.
In what like spells, like mechanically speaking, what is it, like spell slots? Is it
I don't know.
You don't know yet.
It's not affected us yet, but But we can physically see it. At this level, I guess higher up, you weren't able to like really detect it visually, but here, because we're closer to whatever, we can see it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So, with the sisters reunited,
I was gonna say I can't mind do this.
the Kev learning his alphabet.
The Kev.
I don't know if he learned. He just.
There's no knowledge being transferred here.
the Kev
It's just a
being spoken
pronunciation from
at.
on Saffron's half.
Have you ever tried to teach a small child quantum physics? That's what Kev is being when learning the alphabet.
I just couldn't add 2 to 7, so
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
it's pretty bad.
With 3/4 of your team reconvened, and the sisters long separated now brought back together for the first time in ages, we will end the session there.
Wonderful.
Good.
Don't everybody sound so excited at once?
Egg salad.
I know, I'm just busting your balls.
I emotionally am very excited. This was really cool, and I want to know more. Physically, I literally need to go lay down, so I'm immediately going to raid Felper, and we're not even going to pretend like that wasn't going to happen. Don't look like that.
I'm also going to
Oh, I'm unsurprised. Wow.
You talented motherfucker.
Shut up.
With that having been said,
I like the compliment you as a
how-
weakness like that. It's fun for me.
very, very quickly, Rachel, how do you like the that twist that your family's not dead, but your mom had to kill your dad?
I mean, I kind of knew the first part. Like, I was like, you wouldn't do that, but hearing it in the first place was scary.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that you would pick up on that, but you wouldn't get the real twist.
No, I know. I mean, I let the character play it. I love these Thursday streams. Sam, I love you.
That's acting. I just found that out today. That's what she was doing. She was acting.
Wow.
Acting like a bitch.
Look at my eyes. You can like see how tired I am, which is pretty funny.
Dude, I woke up this morning and the bags that were under my eyes could be visible from space. So I get it.
I'm gonna hold you
Bro,
off
I
for
put
like.
in eye drops this morning.
I just sit far away from my camera so no one can see it.
I'm gonna hold everyone for a sec because I'm
Sorry.
rating Felper. No, it's the countdown is happening and like I can't stop it, so I just need everyone to just
Bye, streams.
buy
You don't want
Rachel's
none of this.
stream.
You don't want none of this.
No, you don't want this. You
You're
It's
don't
the
going
same
with
as what
Felper.
you're getting, but lower
Sleep
quality.
in tomorrow. I am. Okay, hold on. I'm absolutely sleeping in tomorrow. I don't know why. I could have just deaf muted that whole time. I am sleeping in tomorrow. The night stream is still on, but I did cancel the morning stream because I do not feel well. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Enjoy whatever the rest of what Felper is going to do. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for probably Baldur's Gate. Because that's what I want to do. We're getting to October though. We'll talk spooky games tomorrow. How's that sound? Sound fun? Alright, we're rating. Good night, guys. Bye.